If possible, can we start maybe discussing a little bit about lived experience and how that then maybe translates more into the professional roles that some of you have discussed or that you currently have?
When it comes to youth lived experience, it really is important that when we have youth support partners, so similar to family partners, a youth support partner is someone with lived experience who really works to engage young people who are going through uh, these experiences in terms of mental or behavioral health services, as well as going through different systems such as juvenile justice or residential treatment facilities or psychiatric hospitals, and so that youth peer support will be there to help provide that support for the young person who is going through these difficult times, and it's important that when a young person is going through these different systems and services, especially those who have mental or behavioral health issues, that they feel that they're supported by someone that they can recognize as a peer. And when we think of peer, especially when we're talking about this field, it's important that we not only think of someone who's around the same age. Usually youth peer support partners go up to the age of 31 or 32, so that they aren't, older than the youth by a good margin. But it's also important they see them as a peer, as someone who that they can resonate with, who may have also gone through similar services as issues. As Kara said, that idea of being in the shoe store, you may not have the same pair of shoes, but you have that kind of similar experience, especially when it regards you know navigating through systems and services, because a lot of times these young people, and I can speak from my own experience, being in a residential treatment facility, I felt very alone and very scared, and I felt like no one could understand what I was going through, because I felt it was very isolating. If I had someone there around my same age who could come and say, hey, I've been through a similar experience. I was able to get through it. This is some of the things that we can do together to get help you get through these tough times. Then it would have made it a whole lot easier for me to feel that things are going to get better. Like I mentioned earlier, if I could go back in time and just tell myself, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, it would have helped me. That's what that youth peer support really is focused on doing, is using their own lived experience, their own struggles, and their own adversity that they have gone through, and sharing that kind of wisdom that they've learned, as long as it's welcomed. But we really want to focus on with you peer support, that they are there to provide that support to the young person so that they don't feel alone, and so that they're able to get the help that they need, and feel supported while doing it.